Hi, I'm June Roberts-Jones. I'm the Chief Exec here at One Community, and this is our main office here at 16 Romsey Road. I'm very proud of the organisation and what we've achieved during the year. We're here to make a difference to the people who live and work in the borough of Eastleigh and in Fareham. We have 92 staff who work with us part-time, full-time, and over 150 different volunteers across the organisation who help us provide a range of services that make a difference to people day to day, 365 days a year. This is why we were so proud when we received last year the Queen's Award for Voluntary Services. Key to the organisation is transport. This comes in the form of Dial-A-Ride, where last year we had 11,500 passenger trips using the door-to-door service. We also, of course, have Hedge End Park Minibus, which is sponsored by Marks & Spencer's and Sainsbury's, and there we're just over 7,000 passenger trips just going to that one shop alone. Parish Link, sponsored by Eastleigh Borough Council, nearly 1,500 passenger trips. You add these all together and that's a lot of people, older people and disabled people, remaining independent by being able to get out and about. Linked to that, of course, is Shop Mobility, where people who can come into town who need to have a scooter or a wheelchair to get around the area, just under 4,000 occasions those scooters went round town. Of course, some of the places they may have visited, of course, was the museum, where last year we saw 15,500 people come through the door. Of course, the disabled people and older people benefit from some of our home services, such as Lifeline, where we have over 760 different clients who we help keep safe every day, so they're in contact should they have a fall, which is really reassuring for all of us.
Hello Mrs Whittington, you're through to Debbie at Apple Tree Care Line. Is everything okay?
We have our Care and Respite service, which last year had a CQC inspection where we had good across all of the areas. Over 5,000 hours of support where people have come for the day, had a really great time, engaged with local people, been entertained and really enjoyed the experience. But of course it's not all about older people. We also work with young carers aged between 8 and 18 who are in the borough of Eastleigh. 250 young carers we supported last year on activities days, building confidence, or just young carers being with other young carers. Being on your own is quite a challenge for a lot of us, and being lonely and isolated is very key to why we do some of our services. And our visiting scheme visited over nearly 70 people last year who benefited from having somebody to talk to on a one-to-one basis. Our volunteer sector support service worked with various different organisations providing training courses and attended by nearly 300 different learners learning about how to work in the voluntary sector. We also helped groups find their own resources through grants that they would apply for with a little bit of help from us, and they reached over